All right, here's the first exercise of the body weight exercises, the body weight workout today. This is just a skip in place. You're gonna bring one knee up and bring the opposite arm up like you're skipping. If you have room to move, you can travel back and forth. But if you don't have a lot of room, you're just gonna skip in place. So bring the knee up to the hip, bend the opposite arm to 90 degrees. And then you're gonna take that into the next one where essentially you're now running in place. So same idea, we're establishing kind of a cross-firing pattern, pulling the knees up, pumping the arms. And then this, you're gonna do a lateral shuffle. So all of these first three, you're gonna do from anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds. If you don't have a lot of space, like what I'm showing, you're just gonna shuffle back and forth a little bit. If you have more space, space it out, shuffle farther. Stay relaxed. This is just a little bit of kind of a loosening up, warming up drill for the next movements that are coming. So this one is a forward lunge with a rotation and a reach, and you're gonna point. So you're gonna step forward, rotate across your knee, and point up. You're gonna follow your finger with your eyes. So you're gonna step forward, lunge. The knees are at 90 degrees, hips and knees at 90 degrees. Lunge forward, rotate, rotate. Here's a lateral lunge. So you're gonna step over, push your butt back, bend the outside knee, the opposite leg goes straight. I'm also showing another modification or a progression where you're gonna reach down and touch your toe. This is gonna be a little bit harder, but it's also gonna stretch you out a little bit more. Again, step to the side, push the butt back, reach down for the toe. Make sure to breathe, make sure there's no pain. This one is an inchworm. You're gonna crawl out, do a little bit of a dive bomb or push up to a cobra, go to down dog, walk your hands back to your feet, keep your legs straight the whole time, as straight as you can. Walk out, push up, look forward, drop down, downward dog. Drive those heels down, walk the hands back to the feet. You don't have to stand up in between, you can if you want, but I'm just showing it where you're gonna keep your hands on the ground the whole time, you're gonna walk back and forth. Again, this is gonna really get the whole body involved. You're gonna stretch the hamstrings, the core is gonna get involved, the back when you do the cobra, the chest, the shoulders, the triceps. So this is a great exercise. Again, inchworm, walk out, cobra, down dog, walk the hands back to the feet. Make sure you're breathing, make sure there's no pain. This one is a spider lunge. You've seen this in the mobility series with an easy reach. So you're gonna bring your foot up on the outside of your hand, you're gonna reach up to the ceiling, and you're gonna look up at your hand or up at the ceiling. Now, if this is too difficult, you're gonna put a ball or a step or something to put your hands on to elevate you so you can get your leg up higher so you can open up your hips. A couple times I put my knuckles on the ground just because I have a cyst in my wrist and it doesn't allow me to really straighten out my arm unless I put my knuckles down. So even if you have a slight injury, you have something, you can work around things. You just got to know what to do, and you got to keep pain-free and make sure that you're not re-injuring yourself or making it worse. Here's a core exercise. This is a front plank with a reach out in front. I'm going to show 3 variations or modifications. If this is too difficult, you're going to lift a foot up. This is a little easier. So the first one, reaching with the hands, is harder. Lifting the foot up is going to be a little bit easier. You're going to alternate your feet. Keep your core tight. Don't let your back flex or extend. Don't let your back curve essentially or sink. And here's just a regular plank, just a front plank. Core is tight. My back is nice and flat, looking straight down at the ground. Here's a side plank with a hip raise. So elbow is under shoulder. Hips come all the way to the ground. Then you lift your hips up. Opposite arm is up. Head and neck are neutral, so my eyes are facing forward and my head stays glued to my body. I'm not looking down, I'm not messing around with my head. I'm kind of just looking straight and keeping my neck neutralized, bring the hips down and up.